Well, this is Susan with the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm channel, and here is my blue bunny, Oogie, and oh, so sugary, sweet cuteness. Do you want to give Mama some kisses? Sometimes he kisses me. Let's see if he'll do it. Oh, oh. If you've never been licked in the face or the ear by a bunny, oh my gosh, you don't know what you're missing. Their tongue doesn't feel at all like a cat tongue. It's a fat little tongue and it's sweet. Oogie, you know what you deserve? You deserve a raisin. How many raisins does Oogie get? Oogie gets 2 raisins, doesn't he? Here's my baby. I wish I had one of them ASMR. Can you hear him? He's one of those microphones where you can really hear. Oh, I got kisses. Is somebody asking for more raisins? How many raisins does Oogie get? How many was that? Just one? Oh, he swallowed it, made noise. Well, I know you gotta ask for it. That looked like an ask to me. That was the big ask. You want to say something cute? You want to say something cute? This is cute. Oh, Oogie. Who wants a leg rub? Got a little stuff on his feet. Who wants a leg rub? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the leg rub. That's the one. How about the toes? You want the toes? Oh, yeah. Can you see them toes spread? Oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff that makes a rabbit feel good. Oh, a good foot scratching. Give you some leg rub. Oh, that's some good stuff. Want some belly rubs? Because you can't do it yourself. Oh, yeah. I'm getting the leg rubs. I'm getting the belly rubs. There's never been a sweeter rabbit than Oogie Bear. Can I have some kisses? Can I have some kisses? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm getting some good bunny kisses because somebody loves his mama. If a bunny licks you like this, it means he loves you. This rabbit loves me. When we went camping for 3 days, oh, he had a fit. He had a fit. He threw his food all over the living room. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Does he need another raisin? Does he need another raisin to make him happy? Now, that was 2. No more raisins. I'm going to sit you down on the ground, and I'm going to talk to these people. There you go. There you go. You're good. I'm going to tell them what's been on my mind and the thing that I have become. I have become a pariah. Which is a pity because I'm a nice person. I'm fun to be around most of the time, except lately. Okay, I got so triggered on Facebook, so triggered. So I'm not going to go back for a long time. I'm just going to stay off of there because, you know what? When I grew up in the 70s and the 80s, we had a lot of fun. We didn't have any Facebook. We had the telephone, and we called each other. And me and my sister fought on it, and we had 2 lines. Had to have 2 lines because my daddy was a football bookie. So during football season, if we wanted to talk on the phone or make any plans, we had to have our own line. So anyway, I'm lonesome. The things we used to do before all this happened was we'd get together and everybody bring their guitar, and we'd take turns playing a song. If you know the song, just join in, and if you don't know the song, join in anyway, you know. So I got the chance to play with a lot of really good local musicians, and you know, everybody knows I write my own songs, so I got to play a lot. And it's just not that much fun without an audience. It really isn't. I think I'm going to put a song on here that I hadn't put on in a long time, but that may be later on this afternoon or tomorrow. Everybody's got their thingamabob except me and Randy and just a few, very few other of our friends, and we don't go anywhere. We don't go anywhere. And I'm lonesome. And I started having feelings like maybe it's not that bad a thing. They seem okay. I don't know anybody that died, got hurt, or sick from it. So what am I so afraid of? You know, well, this is what concerns me. They want it too bad. And people who know me are doing things to coerce me and not encourage me, but to kind of coerce me, and then the authority, they want it real bad. And I'm just thinking, when have the authority ever done anything to help us? They take and they take and they take, and I don't trust them. And when has the mainstream media ever told us the complete unbiased truth? I don't ever remember it. I always remember an agenda being included in whatever topic they're speaking of, and a point of view they want you to take without presenting the opposing side. So I don't really listen to the mainstream anymore, but I have been listening to both sides. I've been listening to Monograph. I've been listening to Z-Dog. I've been listening to everybody in between, trying to make up my mind, trying to make an informed decision. And it's not easy, because early on, I saw this video, and if y'all tell me if y'all saw it, of this woman who got it, and she was a shucking, jiving, shaking, spastic mess. And that scared the bejesus out of me. I already have restless leg disorder that I have to take medicine for, and often, if I've gone too long without my medicine, I'll have crazy, like, dyskinesia, where, you know, I have these spasms and little seizures that are bodily, and you know, I don't lose consciousness or anything, but I'll jerk in a spastic motion. And so, what if that was me? What if have you had restless leg disorder, like really bad, gotten it, and it didn't affect it at all? Please let me know in the comments. I am trying to make up my mind. I'm lonesome. I miss my friends. And I could join in the activities and be part of my social group again if I did this. But I'm also a homebody, and I could stay here I've been here for 3 years. 3 years. You know, Randy got sick in 2019, and so we started staying home way before the pandemic. So it's no wonder I'm sort of losing my resolve. You know, we got that camper, and we've been going places, you know, just local places, because gas is so darn high, I can't drive it more than 100 miles from my house. It's just the two of us. Now, we have gotten good at Scrabble, and we have gotten good at talking to each other, but, you know, no two people can be everything to feel every need. And I know I don't feel every one of Randy's needs, and sometimes he needs some guy time, but he's very adamant against it. He does not trust them. It's trust. It's trust in the authority, you know, that is causing my hesitancy. And I like that term, hesitancy, because my mind's not totally closed off to it. I'm just very, very, very suspicious. And here's the last little thing that I want to get in. On Facebook, when you call people an idiot, you're just out there talking and flapping your thumbs. But do you know who reads that? Your friends. The people whose houses you have come over to, the people whose food you ate, the people you made music with. When you call the unvaccinated idiots, you're talking to people who love you and people you love, and they're not idiots. It's not idiotic to ask questions. It's not idiotic to wait and see. It's prudent. And prudence is something that is not valued in our society any longer. To just, let's wait and see a little bit. I'm not totally closed off to it. I kind of want it. But I kind of have a crazy theory. And let me just go over this crazy theory. This does not necessarily mean I believe it. It just means I thought it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I believe it. What if, when they did the test, they collected your essence? And what about when they do the thingamabob, they put something in there that will cause you to change, and you don't notice it, and the people who have the thingamabob don't notice it, but the other people do, and you become like, what if it can download your consciousness to a server or the cloud or someplace, and then they have a physical piece of your DNA, and they have a copy of your consciousness? Could they put you in a digital prison, like some Black Mirror type stuff, you know, where like you may be in there for 15 minutes, but it seems like hours, and then they can get you to do things? Or could they resurrect you from the dead, or at least a copy of you? Like, I've seen all these things on Black Mirror, and often I've heard that they have to telegraph their plans to you before they do it. And they do those kinds of things in fiction. And tell me this, nobody pays more than $100 a year for Amazon Prime. How the heck are they putting out all those movies? How are they paying the production company? That's not very much money. They're being subsidized by somebody through either product placement by corporations or the government. Because the messages are all things that they want to change the thinking of America. Often you'll be watching a movie, it's okay, and then some, boom, violent scene happens, and it traumatizes you, and for a moment you're like, oh God, I didn't see that coming, and then that image is in your brain, and it is in there for good. You may not be able to recall it specifically, but it's in your unconscious and it is in there. And then let's say you're watching, Netflix is bad about this. You're watching a movie with your family, maybe your grown daughter, and all of a sudden they've got two naked people in there going at it, and that's just not family friendly. That's just not appropriate to have huffing and puffing and 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 whoo and people's heads under covers and stuff like that in the room with your kids, even if they're grown. That's private. But we have no concept of what privacy is, what decorum is, what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. I feel like I'm in bizarro world. Everything's upside down. Everything that was instilled in me as a young girl and woman has totally flipped on its head. And if I can't flip with it, then I'm a pariah. If I don't believe in late-term abortion, then there's something wrong with me. If I don't believe that a biological man shouldn't compete with women, then there's something wrong with me. That's what society tells me. And then I get on Facebook. Oh my goodness, the self-congratulations is just over the top. The look at me, look at the good thing I did, look at, got it. Oh, this came from a friend of mine's husband, who is a very good friend of mine. We do things together. We eat together. We go out. We see shows. We go to one another's houses. And he is speaking disparagingly and calling people idiots that didn't take the thingamabob. And he would never come into my house and say that to me. He'd stand 6 feet away. We'd laugh, we'd giggle, we'd probably hug. He might wear a mask, he might not. But he was like, if I were to confront him on it, he'd be like, oh no, I'm not talking to you. I'm like, well, which one of your friends are you talking to? Because that's who reads your Facebook posts. Your friends, the people that love you, the people that you love. And you think you're just spouting off, but you're dividing and ostracizing and putting people on the back burner, and the back burner's cold. You're telling people that love you that in one breath or one type that you're foolish and you deserve what you get. But if I got sick, if I died, he'd be at my funeral. If I needed something, he'd come help me. Why do people say one thing on Facebook, but when it comes to the people they know and love, they don't realize that they're speaking to us too? We're people, and we have a right to informed consent. Oh my gosh, do I have a black eye? I bumped my head last night. I probably do. Anyhow, I bumped my head. Poor little old Randy didn't do nothing to me. He would never do nothing to me. But I am a klutz. Well, come here, Oogie. Come here. People want to see an encore of the sweet Oogie goodness. Of the sweet little Oogie goodness. He's smiling. Look, Oogie's smiling. He's smiling. Look at those little paws. Oh, he loves his. Oh, he's licking. It's some good stuff. Mama gives good love, don't I? You won't. You won't. You won't give me kisses one more time? One more time? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Give me some kisses. I don't think you can get diseases from having a rabbit lick you in the face, but I think it probably helps your immune system. Don't quote me on that because I'm not a doctor. But Oogie is Dr. Oogie. Okay. Well, thank you for listening to me. I'll try to get a song out pretty soon because it's been something that's on my heart. I had to freaking relearn it because I wrote it in 2007, but um, I think you'll like it. So when it pops up, listen to me. Listen to me because I need an audience. So lonesome for an audience. And I'll put makeup on for you. And I'll even cover up my black eye if you watch my video. All right. Well, anyhow, thanks for listening to me. I ain't got anything else to say, and I feel a whole lot better. Blue Bottle Bunny Farm out.